You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
I'm glad you've come.
Him coming, pause.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect.
He lived hard. I mean, that was a guy that lived, you know, he smoked hard, he drank hard.
But he always looked like that. Well, I mean,
These nuts. Somebody's gonna cook that and it's gonna be awful, but anyway.
I had balls for breakfast.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. She's really not that much of a looker in her face.
Why are you gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And against my better judgment, I clicked the link and I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't anything, it was just a black screen. So I'm wondering if it could be something to do with how they hacked my account. And I took a screenshot of the profile I'm talking about. Okay. I'll show it to you.
It's a rock.
Welcome to the Rock.
Wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I can't believe how smart your stuff is, how fun it is to watch.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday evening. I'm in a different mic position. I hope everybody's doing good. How are we doing out there tonight? Let me add myself to the stage. Oh, there I am. I don't like that layout though. So we'll move that. Let's go high definition, widescreen. Evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. Shout out to the chat. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share the video. Help it get out there. We're going to have a good time tonight. Got a lot of things on the menu. What is my topics? The Elden Ring. Apparently, we have like 4-year anniversary of the Elden Ring. So we'll talk about the anniversary coming up this week. Also, in gaming news this week, Arc Raiders is coming out with its 3rd update, also its 2nd expedition, 3rd, vice versa. We'll figure it out. We'll delve into it because it's a game I've been loving, and my co-host having a great time doing. We'll watch the Mandolorian and Grogu trailer because I got a show for that. And I saw some other thing called Last Words that we'll check out, while some other things are sprinkled in between. I heard Sean Strickland fight's going to be happening tonight. Great pre-fight interview we're going to look into. So stick around, take off your pants and jacket, stay well. All right. So let me turn on some music, set the mood like we always do. What is it? Night driving. We weren't here last week because. Is that it? Turn this up. I couldn't hear it, but that's it. Boom, boom. We're night riders. Let's ride that shit out. Drop a comment in this chat so I can say what's up to you, and I will. But first, let's bring some people on. My one and only co-host, the best co-host out there. He gave me an opportunity, and you know what? We blend very well, like salt and pepper. So, thank you for coming on. Thanks for hanging out with the big guy.
It's more like vinegar, but hey, man, you know what I really appreciate? How more and more unhinged your intros have become.
Are they becoming unhinged now?
Your intro video, like it started out just like with just shitting on sci-fax, which is fine. Hey, that's cool. And then it turned into now it's turned to like a typical meme intro where you just also bump yourself up at the end there. It's like, isn't Rock the best though? Isn't he great?
Yeah. Well, you know, because I'm doing
this narcissistic piece of shit.
I used to have the YouTube and chill one for all of us, but I never really knew who was going to show up. So I was like, more like, let's make one for just me, my channel,
for everybody.
Solo.
That's why I just do the anime thing because I'm just like, And you know, I never talk about anime, so whatever.
Well, I'm making a new one because that one's kind of like you said, it's catered to me. It makes it pump up my ego.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it. I got some cool clips I took out that'll make feel more community-esque and family, to where it's like, and not just me, the channel, more like the community, the channel. It's just I'm like kind of at like a brainstorming in a part where I'm like, stand still. I got like, it's a 3-minute clip instead of having that 60-second countdown. For everyone's like, I like the BBC countdown. I'm like, I just had to put something together. So we're getting rid of that, and we're going back to the old fucking song I had for YouTube and chill. The one was like, that was like really cool, like empowering people. Like, oh, I like this, you know. But
yeah,
I'm missing about.
I found
60 seconds of stuff.
I found like a 30-second countdown that I thought looked cool, and then I just added epic music and I spliced it together with like kind of my old intro and just cut some of the other stuff out. And it just worked out. Like the music drops at the right time still, and I was like, I didn't have to really like edit anything other than like there was like, I don't know, I had to move a couple things like a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right type of deal. That was it. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it like that. It was a very, very low maintenance way of updating my intro.
Dude, the intro you got for DK, the one you did that editing was perfect. I don't know, like the guy talking.
Oh,
like,
the singing one, yeah.
You need to keep that for him, and like, yeah, that's perfect. That's good. It's good editing.
Well, what's funny
we're
is
doing this, man. You know, we suck.
When I first started watching YouTube stuff, because a lot of people don't do that anymore, where they introduce people with like a funny intro. They might just do it in their actual intro clip, like for their show. But it's like, hey, I'm bringing on a guest, and it's like, instead of, because a lot of times most people just like, boom, let's just throw everybody onto the screen and let's just start talking. And a lot of people like that. I understand, you know, YouTube, like it, well, just the scene in general moves along, but it's like, I miss that stuff. Like that shit was fun. I thought it was hilarious, and I still think it's funny.
Do more of it, but it's just like, it costs money on the stream. I know how it is. This shit costs cash. Everything. I try to take advantage. Like right now, the sound effects, and I got the music.
Well,
in the background.
Did you link the wrong account to it or what? Because
that's my account.
No, I know, but it's like you should be able to run it through my StreamYards because you're able to run YouTube and chill.
Yeah, no, yeah, I did. I did my Rockefeller Plaza 2. That was YouTube and chill. I did that through that. I didn't put my actual gaming channel on there because I didn't.
I mean, you might
doing this on there.
I mean, you should be able to switch it, and then you could get it, and then you get the duck away from the fucking corner, and then you can upload as much as you want. Because I'm going to keep it. Because after MegaCon, I'm going to be kind of doubling down, maybe tripling down on some of these live streams. I'm going to be doing shit a lot more often.
Tenfold. Let's talk. See somebody in the chat say, "What up, hey everybody? What's going on?" 13 King Style 40. What up, 13? Did you change your name? Have you always been 13 King?
It's
Style
always
40?
been 13 King Style. The 40 is like that. You know how they just started adding numbers at the end of people's names?
That's his actual handle.
His is just 13 King style, and then some reason there's numbers at the end of it. But like some of our names didn't get that update. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like that.
His arc rated number.
Yeah, YouTube is weird like that because some people like me, like I just type out my name, or when I type, it just says Syfax. I don't got numbers after my shit. Or maybe there's something you got to do in the background somewhere. But
it's because you didn't put it. I think it's just because like my buddy Brian I'll say his name because it's on it. You've seen it. He's his name's Brian McCoy.
You call him out all the time.
Because his Google name is Brian McCoy. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, so they made his automatically defaults Brian McCoy -P963. You know what I mean? Because there's probably another Brian McCoy out there somewhere. So Google just automatically says, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, it'll give you the automatic name. But it was doing that to it. It was doing that to people who have like just you know, their handles, you know, because that's what this is. That's your handle. It's not your name. Not like I have my actual name, like sure my actual name's on my YouTube thing, but I mean, and I'm not hard to find if anybody wants to find me, but it's like so it just says Syfax. All my stuff is just Syfax. You just type in Syfax on probably any platform and find me somewhere, and whether I got 1 follower, 1 subscriber, whatever it is, like I'm out there, and it's an easy name because I'm the only one with it. So if you see that name, it's probably me. But yeah,
been playing a lot of
YouTube
video games here lately. He ain't had no fucking camera, but he's been playing a lot of games.
I bought one. It's on its way. It's on its way.
You bought it?
It says 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days.
Where'd you get it from? Walmart, like I told you?
GameStop, actually. That was the only one. That was the only one that actually had it.
They're actually, you know what? GameStop is like, people are like, oh, they don't sell shit. GameStop is just like
it ended up being close with shipping and handling and everything. It was like $90.
You know what? If you pay $5 to $10 more to GameStop, you know what you will do? These games behind me, some of these are pretty much obsolete. You won't find in a Walmart anymore because Walmart only sells new shit. Target, Best Buy, they only sell new shit. Best Buy don't even sell physical games anymore. So if you get physical copies or just want to go there and get something new, it's got to be out this year. Hell, in this fucking this quarter. You know what I mean? You probably can, if you could buy a physical disc of Arc Raiders, that's probably still on the disc, but you know, the menu, but something from like Elden Ring that wasn't the best seller or game of the year, you wouldn't be able to buy it anymore. So that's what GameStop shines. You can buy these old games
and what's dumb, and it's just a me problem, but it's like I'm super frugal with my money to where even I could definitely have it in the bank. Don't get me wrong, I got it, and it's not a problem. I got money to do all the mega con stuff. I can buy all my tickets right now if I wanted to, but I'm just like, but the next paycheck could pay for everything, and then I don't kind of see my money drop. Like I have this weird mental block where I don't like to watch my money drop in like massive increments. So even like $90 at a time, I'm just like, nah, not doing it. It's just a weird thing of mine. But at the same time, I'm trying to get over it because it's like I need some of this stuff. I've been needing a bunch of upgrades in my house, my personal life, all this stuff. I need to drop a bunch of money on my car, but I'm just like, I don't like watching my fucking bank account drop down. And it's I've always lived by I've lived by $500 increments, right? To where it's like once you hit $500, okay, if I have 501, that means I have $1 to my name. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. But if I have 599, that means I have $99 to my name. You know what I mean? Like I live in these weird increments. Yeah, and but it's helped me. It's helped me save a bunch of money, and
I try to spend $50 in my car every single week, so I don't have to spend $100 in my car every week. Like I just bought, like I told Extreme Man, I just bought 2 tires for $300, and I got to put on for $50, so that'll be $50 a week for the next 7 weeks. You know what I mean? It's like to prevent something major from happening.
I bought a whole new thing of tires for my
every
car.
Week I spend
$100. Install and correcting it and everything because it was I don't know, it cost me like $4,500 for the car, but then the tires alone and getting them all new, brand new, they're gonna last like I think they said up to 60,000 miles. But I barely drive it, and it's like it was like $1,300 after taxes and everything. So that wasn't fun. But
got some bright orange up in here. I had it all black. You can barely see. Whoa! Is that a little bit too bright? What do you think? Is that too bright?
13 King Style says, "Hey, bro, how you doing? I'm doing good, King Style. How you doing, this Saturday, brother. Good.
That
to
was
talk
more
to you. Good to see
PlayStation.
you.
Like that.
I will be doing a sidecast after this. You probably join on that one. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be me and Rock just kicking it, shooting the shit for a minute. And then afterwards, yeah, I'll be firing one up. I already have it loaded up, and yeah, we'll be jumping onto that afterwards. See who all wants to join. We'll see what happens.
So the goal is every Saturday, 2-hour streams. I need to remember which one I'm looking at. Every Saturday, 2-hour streams. Me and my boy here, I'm gonna try to have a nice fleshed out show for everybody, start to finish. I'll work on the intros, where it just pumping me up. I got a really good intro I'm working on, all right. But until then, we got if you smell, and all right.
Where's your beer, man? It's bonfires and beer. Where's the beer?
Bonfire and beers. We're gonna be chugging beers because that's what we do here. You don't have to. You can drink some tea, some wine, some water for all I fucking care. But just relax with us. I'll make sure to bring up some cool topics for video gamers because that's what I am, and some current event shit. All right. We'll start off easy and we'll talk about video game stuff this week. This week, 2 major things are happening. One, like I just told my boy Cyfax, he's video gaming. We've been playing Arc Raiders. We'll get to that second. First, I want to start with major news. Major news, Cyfax, if you didn't know. This week, February 25th.
But how major is it?
Major. Fucking major. Hold on, let me show you how major it is. Hold up. For all those out there that don't know how major it is, this is a video game. All right, it's called Elden Ring. You guys ever heard of Elden Ring? You've heard of Elden Ring, right, Cyfax? It's like Fortnite.
I feel like I've been needing to download that game at least once.
Fortnite. Hold up. Fortnite's for kids, man. I was playing Elden Ring.
That boss music, though.
That boss music. I'm over and hit the hard. Like, yo,
that boss music
kid.
hits.
Come on, ready?
Coming off the couch for 4 months after playing Fortnite.
Hold up. Fortnite's for kids, man. I was playing Elden Ring.
You need to RKO your way out of there, dude. Like,
get your fucking ass out of here. Bro, I think that Elden Ring's just a game. Elden Ring's life. Cyfax has been telling me, I watched Game of Thrones written by George R.R. Martin. Great. I didn't watch House of the Seven Kingdoms because I'm half there. People told me that
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon, because I heard it wasn't really. It was more written by HBO, not him, right? I heard he had involvement.
So what it is? So House of the Dragon is, it's based off this book called, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it's called Fire and Blood. And the problem with Fire and Blood is it's a third party telling from 3 different people. Like the book is 3 different people's accounts of the history. So it's like you're hearing the history going on. And so one person will be like, proper about it. And it's like, oh, they did this, that, whatever. Then the next person's a little bit more gritty. And then you have somebody called Mushroom, who's kind of like the jester. And he's like, I got all the dirt on all this shit. And then so you combine all 3 stories. So it's three different perspectives telling the same story across a span of whatever. And so by doing that, they can kind of mess around with a lot of the stuff with it, but there still needs to be a through line. Like, as far as I'm concerned, House of the Dragon, the biggest problem that a lot of people have been having with it is the second season where it ends. Actually, it ends where like a really good crucial part could have ended. Like, so they ended on, if I remember right, I think it was episode 7. And if they had an episode 8 and they did it right, because what it sounds like is season 3 should start out as a fucking banger. Like, it's going to be brutal. Like, there's a massive battle that's going to partake and all this crazy shit's about to happen. And so season 3 could really take off and really do good. But I think Game of Thrones started this phenomenon and I've been noticing it in not just Game of Thrones, but in almost every TV show out there, which is the penultimate episode tends to be the better episode. Like, your finale isn't. Do you know what a penultimate episode is?
No.
Penultimate is the second to last episode. That's all that means. Is that your second to last episode is the penultimate episode. So
the build up to the end is better than the actual ending.
Yeah, you kind of get your ending on your penultimate episode, your second to last episode. The reason I'm saying that instead of saying episode 7 is because sometimes penultimate also might be episode 11 of 12, 9 of 10, whatever. But if you think about it and you look back on any of the shows in the last like probably 5, 6, 7 years, anything after Game of Thrones, and you look at Game of Thrones in general, their second to last episode would always have the big banger, fucking like awesome, like climactic, awesome thing. And then episode 8 is like, oh, we're dealing with the fallout of it. And it's like, ooh, what's next? You know, instead of like, whew, man, we got through with that. And then all of a sudden they look to the horizon and like dragons come over the canyon or something. You're like, oh shit, what are we doing now? And it's like, you know, that's
no
just that's a bad example.
So what, like no definitive ending? What you're saying, or
no? It's not that there's no definitive ending. It's just like, hey, we dealt with the biggest thing before the end of the season. Usually, your climax of the season was the big battle, the big whatever, and it would actually like, okay, now your next season, maybe they would leave you with the cliffhanger, because now the episode 8 is like, you're already dealing with the cliffhanger, and then they kind of talk you through it, and they're like, well, I guess we can see what comes next, kind of deal. I'm not explaining it correctly, but if you've been watching shows lately, it's like the second to last episode of most shows kind of does that all the time, where it gives you like it gives you the conclusion to the story arc of that you've been watching for that season, and then you have another episode, and it kind of just like walks it out, and it's like makes it seem like nothing, and it's like, well, let's go on to the next thing, and you're like, why have a whole episode of that nonsense? It's crazy.
So he wrote, so he didn't write this, but he wrote Elden Ring, and I can see, and I like the concept of, like you said, like, so there's a lot to what you get there. There's the second to last episode is a fight scene, and that's how Elden Ring is. Even though you get to the final boss and you fight somebody, it's not over. Then you got to take a certain MacGuffin to a certain person and get the cinematic, ending, which is really the lore you've been waiting for the whole movie. The whole fucking game. I mean, you're invested in it for the fights and in the combat and shit, but you don't really think you're there for the lore and the story and the romance and but by the time you're done with it, you're invested in it. And I don't want to give too much away, because people who haven't played Elden Ring, which a lot of people have, are going to see it hopefully coming up in the next couple of years. They're making an Elden Ring movie. We've talked about it several times on this channel. I'm hoping, with fingers crossed, FromSoft, the company that makes Elden Ring, always does some crazy reveals out of nowhere. They don't say, this is coming next week. They don't ever. We know, me being a fan, that they're making something called Elden Ring, the Tarnished Edition, right? Rumors are that it's supposed to be a Nintendo Switch Direct, Nintendo Switch 2.
That'd be a terrible call.
Console specific, and they're having issues with the frame rates, so they pushed that back till Christmas. It was supposed to come out early Q1, and we were thinking that was going to be the anniversary's release, right? They're pushing that back now to the Q4. Apparently, that's what we're hearing. If that's the case, what would they do for the anniversary? If that was their big thing for the anniversary, what are they going to reveal? They got to reveal something. And then, to me, we've heard nothing about the movie of The Elden Ring, the movie by A24, written and directed by Alex Garland.
I'm telling you, if it's by A24, you're getting your hopes up, like, because a movie, like, to have it done properly, a movie of this scale, what they would have to do with it, you need a bigger budget than what A24 is going to give you, because even though the game is super popular, but it's like their biggest budget I think they ever threw out there was for what was that movie? They just came out with it. It was the movie with The Rock. It was like $50 million.
Smash Machine. He could do a lot with that. We've seen what he's done with that fucking.
You think you can, but look at what
I think Alex Garland can. I think because he just did didn't he just do that one movie you wouldn't saw? How much was the budget for that?
Alex Garland did.
Remember the one?
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
No, the zombie film that I always fucking forget was 28 weeks later shit. The Bone Temple. He didn't do that movie. He set him up. He did the first one. wrote and directed. He wrote the second one, and some chick Mia DaCosta did this, actually directed it.
Yeah, that one.
He wrote it and
like,
set it up.
you could tell it was like very low. But I mean, they filmed it with iPhones.
That's
first
right.
One they filmed it
He
with
found a way
iPhones.
to make it cheap and to make it, to do it cheap and to make it because they didn't have money behind it.
Yeah, and people kind of mocked it and hated it. That's not a good example.
He knows how to utilize it, and it's
don't get me wrong. That's a good way to make your money go further, and it is a way to save money on because some of these cameras, just to rent these cameras or whatever, they're like $7,000 a day or something. It's crazy.
Dude, there's a film we like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you weren't on here with me, but I watched it. It's an Alex Garland film. I forget what the hell it's called, but it was like Woods or Humans or something like that. And we'll watch it again. I'll look it up in here. It's fucking freaky. If you imagine like Elden Ring setting, I was like, oh, dude, it's like this girl goes into it's fucking freaky. And I was like, and it's really literally low budget. It's just the experience of, and I was like, I can see how this guy, and then add some was it Warface movie we saw, explosions and crazy shit when it comes to the fights, epics. I'm like,
look, when it comes to Elden Ring and A24 specifically, especially because they do a lot of like body horror movies, because horror movies make a lot of money. They're cheap, they're whatever, but they also do a lot of practical effects. So if you look at Elden Ring as the game or whatever, think about the most linear version you can think of. Like, what would be the simplest way to get from A to B, storyline wise? That's going to be what they're going to have to do, because you're not going to get this grand epic because Elden Ring is grand and epic. It's huge. A24 cannot do that. I'm just telling you that now. They cannot do that. You're going to get a very linear. You'll get what's his name, the grafted guy, the first one. You'll get like that boss, because they'll do the body horror with it. That's about it. Maybe you'll get like I
tell you how I think it's gonna be.
Chick.
I think
I'm telling you.
Remember the never-ending stories I've asked? How let me tell you a story, kid. And grandpa was telling little kid the story, and little kids start thinking he was the one in it. I think that's how it's going to be. I think so. It's not going to be like a story, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to awake. It's just like the beginning of the game. It's going to show, the Knight of Black Blades. We're going to awake Tarnished. After all, we found him here, didn't we, Torrent? Torrent will wake you up, and she'll start telling you, I am Melina. She'll tell you, just like you do when you go to the first sight of grace. When she's sitting there talking to you, that's going to be the majority of the movie. She's going to be telling you about the Elden Ring and the Shattering and all that shit, and then she'll probably mention Vike and the war spike and the first fucking Elden Lord, and we'll probably see, and she'll probably tell like a tale of the first Elden Lord, and through his fucking tale, we'll see all the journeys that he went through, fighting this boss, fighting that boss, Godfrey fucking Godric the Grafted running away in the Stormvale Castle.
Also, if you think about it, how many people actually understand the Elden Ring lore and actually take it in? It kind of leaves it up for interpretation.
The story is somebody to tell you the story, Melina to the Tarnished, and we need to be sitting there listening to it with the Tarnished. Like, what are they talking about?
Well,
just telling us the story, and then we have a visual of Vike doing it. I'm like, okay.
What else? What's a big problem with a lot of movies nowadays? It's tell don't show type of deal. Like, like they just drop exposition dumps on you, and they're just like, well, because of this, because of that, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden you get nothing.
Which can work in this situation, because
you think it would work
on the night of the Black Blade. Godric the Grafted was the first to perish. It's set out that way. The way the storytelling is told, Elden Ring, it's already, as long as they don't deviate from the original dialogue, that's how this story is told. Like that. And so I'm like, this can work if they do it like I did. And then, you just wake up, you're waking up, and then we know with Melina,
more likely you have a much higher standard and a better vision for this movie than what they're going to give you, dude.
if I do,
that's just a simple fact. Like,
you know what? This could be my dream. If something comes out, as much as I have hype for shit, and you know what I think should be, and if this something comes out, it's not. I will AI. I will put all my money into buying some kind of program where I can AI video what I think should have been, and make a 30-minute fucking Elden Ring movie. People be like, "Why didn't we get this instead?" And I'll be like, "Because it's fucking basic and simple."
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I know it feels like I'm just like chopping at your dreams here, but at the same time, I'm a big fan of A24, and I'm big because they do a lot of horror movies. I'm a big horror movie fan. They do a bunch of good ones. They're low budget and they're not as good as they could be, but it's like, hey, I understand what you did with what you had. The other thing they've never really done that has ever done well, because I can't even think of one, is fantasy. Because that's what Elden Ring would be. It would be like a fantasy, medieval fantasy. They've never done it. So they're just gonna throw a dart out there and just like hopefully they hit with their first one that they actually attempt at.
Well, I don't know if it'd be fantasy as much as it'd be like
I would love a great Elden Ring movie.
Man,
don't get me wrong.
Was it Man?
But everything surrounding it spells disaster.
Men.
Everything around it spells disaster. I'm sorry, man.
You see,
I'm sorry. I'm a fan of these
this
studios.
Was A24, right? So this was A24 too. So let me show you this. So this is Alex Garland. This is A24, and this is why I was like, dude, this can work because this is 24, right? This is called Men. Let's watch.
Did you watch that movie? It was god awful.
Was it god awful?
Terrible.
The trailer feels really like that. That's why I saw like the way that the feeling is.
Dude, it's literally men giving birth to other men in the movie. Like that's
I don't know
the
about that. I'm
climax
talking
of the
about
movie.
I'm talking about the eerie feeling though. The way it feels is eerie as shit.
Sure, yeah, because it's a creepy ass fucking concept and it's terrible.
Excuse me?
But it doesn't work as a movie at all. It's bad because it's just bad.
But right, the visuals right there, the craziness, like no. I can see him like doing
Dude,
flashbacks.
don't get me wrong. Dude, there's plenty of great directors. There's so many great directors that can capture great images, sure, but do great images make a good movie? No.
Well, no, and that's what I mean. I don't know if I'd rather have a smaller studio like this that I feel more invested in, or than like a big over-the-top budget that's going to deviate from it and put their own shit into it. To me, I'm like, I can see Elden Ring characters in some of these characters right here. So he's already got some kind of idea of how to keep it relative to something he's already known.
I didn't drive him to.
Yeah, none of this is like medieval settings and stuff like that, though. Either this is todayism, whatever. So, do you want to see your Elden Ring characters talk like today? Because that's probably what you're going to get.
No, I want them to do the actual fucking dialogue from the game. You know what I mean?
That's what we all want with all of our movies and TV shows, all our comic books, everything we talk about. That's all we want. We just want like the closest to one-on-one adaptation, and we understand the books are too big, the comics are too long, whatever, and you got to consolidate it, sure, but you don't have to lose the character in that. You can still bring that to life. They're right there, and there's plenty of examples that have done it. They just seem to ignore the great ones that have nothing but praise, right? Like the ones that do really well. I mean, obviously Lord of the Rings, one of the best examples, and actually there's actually a lot of hate against it because it's not even like they had to scrap a lot from the book to make those movies, and there's still some of that. It's still like the best trilogy out there, and they still managed to pull that off from that. But the characters are still pretty true to the books.
Yeah,
what's up, Rafa?
This is like brother. If you haven't seen this, I have hopes that this could be a modern day Lord of the Rings sci-fi. You know what I mean? With George R. Martin's writing, if they had a Peter Jackson involved in this, I don't think he'd do it there because he'd be like, this is too similar to something I've already done. But if you can get a Peter Jackson, and if Alex Garland was able to pull off a Peter Jackson type miracle of a fucking film and put it into this this could be awesome as shit, bro. Elden Ring has the opportunity, the writing, the fandom, the climactic fucking battle scenes. Man, I hope we get something good for the 25th, the fucking anniversary this weekend, bro. I cannot.
I'm just
fucking
telling
wait.
you, everything surrounding, if this is the production that's going forward and everything surrounding it, that's a losing battle.
It's a losing
But I
battle.
mean, it could be a sleeper hit. You know, don't get me wrong. I would love to see a fucking awesome Elden Ring rendition on the big screen. Hell yeah, that would be fucking amazing. I love that game. Elden Ring is probably the best game in the last like 6 years. Night Rain is like, coming up on the close second. You know, until probably GTA 6 drops, and unless they fuck that one up,
They'll fuck it up.
unless they mess that one up. But as far as like TV, or as far as TV shows, movies, and everything go, like it's a cool thing that you could like, it's not even that you could easily adapt it because the lore is so sporadic and it's so kind of weird and it's hard, it's disjointed, and it's hard to piece together. But over the years, people have put it together because people played it so much and they're so devoted to it, and it's kind of impressive. Like, I've learned more talking to people about Elden Ring than playing Elden Ring. Like, I learn way more from talking to people. They're just like, well, because of this means that XYZ. I'm like, oh shit, no, you're right.
Read the descriptions.
That makes a lot more sense.
If you don't know what Finlay's story or Vike is, you didn't read the descriptions. Read the descriptions.
But even with that, it's like you got fans who are putting together the lore better than the game kind of laid it out for you, unless you're just like literally laser locked in autistically, which some people are, whatever, that's fine. But then you also got to look at Hollywood, and you got to look at filmmakers, you got to look at whatever. How accurately do they ever do that? How accurately do they ever depict the things that you want to properly see? The answer is they don't. They adapt 10%, and then they're just like, we'll wing it.
For a movie, yes, maybe.
Armor. It's a guy
for like
in armor.
one.
He's
If it was a
gonna swing his
one-off
sword and
movie,
kill beasts.
possibly something like season 1 HBO, Last of Us. Remember the first episode? If you've ever played the Last of Us video game, the first part, that first episode, you're like, everyone's like, that's why it got so much critical acclaim. It's like, this is the exact, they just did the game. And
Cool, what
the
they
only
do
thing
right
different
after
was
that.
Sarah was a little bit blacker than she was in the original game. And then, so we
And
allowed that little.
Joel was a little bit more Hispanic than white.
And we allowed this, and then we allowed this side facts, then we allowed this, then we allowed.
That's what happens.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, don't deviate. It's like, it's hard to say that, but it's like,
What it's the what is that, the something fallacy? What is it? The like, it's not give an inch fallacy. What's the fallacy
Give an
where
inch.
it's like,
Give
no,
an
it's
inch and
like
take a mile?
I'm trying to
Give an inch
remember
and
the
take a
name
foot.
of it.
Give a foot to take a mile.
I'm blanking on it. Well, it's the same difference as that, where it's like once you keep going, it's just like, well, once you bend the knee to one thing, well, okay, well, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? And it's like, oh, it's never enough. Slippery slope fallacy. There you go. Thank you, Red Hot Quagmire. Slippery slope fallacy. Yeah, it's the slippery slope fallacy. And they do that in everything. They're like, let's see how far we can push it to see how much they can accept. And now the next time we come around, they already accepted that. Guess what the next thing they can accept? It's not just in politics and everything like that. It's also in our movies. It's in our TV shows. And that's why you see all of a sudden season 2s do bullshit like this. They bring you in with these awesome, they're like, let's do this like as accurate as you can. And then we're going to backhand the shit out of our fucking customers into eating our fucking garbage, and that's what they do because they know what to do. Which is, hey, bring them in at first. And you're like, okay, cool. And now that's actually not even for us. It's actually not for the customers. What it is it's for their sponsors, because the sponsors see the ratings. Oh, dude, our ratings are great. And then the next episode comes. Oh, do we even got more ratings? Because that first episode brought so many people in. The second episode went even higher because everybody liked that. You did that first scene immediately. Like, oh, it brought everyone in. And now we got you hooked. And let's pull the rug out from under you. And now here's all the bullshit. And then it falls off a cliff. But it doesn't matter to them. They already got the money from the sponsors, because more than likely that's what their deals are. Hey, if within 2 episodes, what if we get X amount of people watching us? You give us this amount of money. okay, cool. Let's make these 2 episodes that'll actually cater to everybody. And rug pull,
Well, let's
There
hope
you go.
let's hope this company that we've been having a lot of fun with the past couple of days doesn't do that. If you haven't known, we have Arc Raiders is apparently putting a new expedition coming out this week called Shrouded Sky. This will be their 3rd update. Let's keep our fingers crossed they don't fuck it up. Maybe they can even make it better by giving us sulfur vibes. I don't know. But here's the intro. Let's check it out. It's not much. Watch, Dieback. What do you notice?
Come on, pick up. Where are you? Come on, pick up, Celeste. Come on, pick up.
What'd you notice? You guys want to break it down? All you Raiders, Raiders, you guys want to break down what we just saw? You're like, we didn't see anything.
But again, sorry, I had to answer my phone. My mom called me. My bad.
Oh, my bad. So this is the last week. Embark Arc Raiders Twitter account dropped this. This is going to be for the new what's coming in the expansion Shrouded Sky Tuesday. So.
Come on, pick up. Where are you? Come on, pick up, Celeste. Come on, pick up.
So what'd you get from that?
It seems like it's gonna fuck with your comms.
It's gonna fuck with your comms, meaning we're not gonna have any Raider hatches open, right? Less Raider hatches. Look, because it starts looking right
less
here.
Raider hatches, or you won't be able to even talk to the people around you, so everyone's gonna think you're hostile.
I think it'll fuck comms up. We won't be able to like turn comms on and be like, so we'll have to use fucking emotes. We'll have to, and you see when he's walking, it was going.
That's already to be fair. That's already failing now because if people are hostile, they go in being hostile. They're not going in there with the intention to, like, oh, I was friendly until you.
If they don't turn comms on, they're iffy. I wouldn't say they're hostile. If I say hello, if I turn my hello Raider, if we do it, I turn my comms on, I'll talk to you, and they're like, I'm like, is there somebody down there? Like you want it? And I open the door, and they're like. They're iffy. They were being quiet. They were hesitant. They were they were ready. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh, hey, what's up, bro? They weren't just coming there being all, friendly. They were ready. So, I mean, Arc Raiders is a game where if you're playing it, I noticed a lot about this. It doesn't seem right because hold on. We'll break it down. There's a YouTube channel goes long as, let me show you this. So earlier, when you were saying that you were playing in Sci-Fax, you were saying something about we were talking about the Harvester, and you said something about I forget exactly what you're mentioning, but you said something about the shields. Watch how the shields reacts to this fucking
the Queen. The Queen has the big shield. The Queen has the shield that goes around it, and so you see the Arc Raider here has a shield on him. So you might be able to get an electrical shield to block some damage.
Electricity fucks your shield up. After so many voltage, it'll just short circuit it and destroy it. If you take your shields off, you'll get jolted. You'll have to wrap your bandages up real quick. And then once you get out of the storm, put your shield back on, you'll have full fucking shield. You'll get electrocuted. You'll have to keep bandaging. You'll use more bandages, but you'll break your shield in environments like this. And you do it so many times, your durability will go away, snapping your fucking shield. So take it off. You keep your shield, and then
that, or just bring a second shield with you.
Well, you don't want bring a second shield, but me, I never have room for anything.
I've never had
in the in the matriarch event. I saw somebody saying they were like, you gotta run inside and outside. So if you don't have a secondary shield like you did, just take it on and off. I was like, that's pretty smart. Because when the fire comes, you want to have it on.
The biggest problem with Arc Raiders is the PvP versus PvE aspect of it, which is like, if you join a game and you got 12 people who are all PvE, but there's 3 out there that are like gun-ho, you're gonna have a bad time. Like that's the simple matter of it. If people want to go in there and ruin other people's day, they'll absolutely do that. And it sucks, but it's like, I mean, the game is designed that way for a reason. And yeah, that makes it like really annoying for people trying to get to probably the point that they're already at. Like if you're already level 75, you got all the best shit, whatever, and you're like, I'm just gonna go grief kill people. Like, I don't understand. Like, I've always never understood that with games of PvP in general, or like open world PvP, even in MMOs, because I was more of an MMO player. Where you just go and you kill low level people because you can. You're just like, shoot a fucking fireball over there, just kill somebody just because fuck them, right? It's like, why ruin somebody else's experience?
Well, it's part of the game, like like the guy who shoots you
It's part of it. I get it, like at the same time, like I get it, but at the same time,
one of the
it's such a lame thing nowadays.
You know what you do? Use it for when you have to. One of the trophies is you have to knock out 10 raiders. You knocked one out earlier. Remember the guy that shot you and shot fucking Angel? Like, Angel, what the fuck? You weren't aggressive. He was aggressive. You just did what had to be done.
Angel killed him. I was right behind him. I was ready to cap him in the back of his head too.
It's like, Angel got him. You all were nice. You said what you were using your comms. You were willing to give him whatever you fucking had, and he was just being rude. If you would have took both y'all out, you would have pissed. So it's part of the game. You got to keep your eye on the PvP, like aspect, like what I was saying earlier. Those guys weren't.
Dude, I mean, even earlier,
they were ready.
I ran up a rope and I ran into one guy and I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't know anyone was up here. My bad, dude. Like I'm just friendly." And then I turned to the right and his two buddies came up the same rope right behind me, and so I was surrounded by 3 people, and I was like, "Oh, that could have turned sour real fucking quick," because Angel and DK were about to be joining me. And I'm like, oh, they could be coming into a shit situation. But instead, all 6 of us turned on a freaking onto a Rocketeer, and we blasted a Rocketeer out of the sky. And we were just like, all right, Raiders, let's go. And I'm like, I prefer that experience over some dipshit just trying to light you up over. Like, I specifically pretty much don't bring anything nice with me for that reason, unless I know I'm going to be, unless we're going like, we're doing something specific, like something heavy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna bring some of the cool shit that I got, because I do got cool shit in my inventory, like a lot of us do. But it's like, no, I'm gonna bring my kind of mediocre to maybe I might bring my 1 okay gun, and hopefully I don't lose that. But if I do, I can I bring what I'm willing to lose. It's kind of like going to Vegas, right? It's a gamble. You only show up with what you're willing to lose.
That's right.
That's what playing Arc Raiders is. You're like, if you ever go to Vegas, only show up with what you're willing to lose, man. That's it.
So somebody put on
Arc
here
Raiders in a nutshell. Like,
if you're gonna do the Shrouded Sky event, if you choose to embark on the next expedition, the following will reset: your inventory items. So everything got an inventory. Give it to if I'm gonna do it, give it to Syfax to hold on to me, or a trusted raider to give back to you. All your blueprints, ghost, your coins, gone. Your player level. If me and Syfax are at fucking almost 40, gone, reset. All our skill points, fucking 40 points, gone. Your raider den, Ziggy's ducks, gone. The workshop benches that me and Angel been getting up, gone. All our quests we have to do again, gone. You will get 5 extra fucking points right off the gate to do your attributes with. And then if you do 2 of them, it'll be 10, and you get like extra buffs. So
do you get that at any level? So even if I were to do it now, will I get an extra 5 points, even though I'm only level?
You'll start over at 0 and get the 5 points.
That's fine.
And then if you do the second one, you'll start over.
I mean, that's worse for people who are 75.
Get 5 points. That's
I think that's
so like.
That's worse for really high level people.
Exactly. If you're going to do it now. If you're at level 75, it would fucking suck to do. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot longer to get to the higher levels like Doc does. And they're only PvPing. Like when I play Warzone.
For me to get back to the same level that I'm at, but I have an extra 5 skill points, like to me, that's nothing but an absolute win. Because I mean, I can just do free loadouts until I get some of my shit back. That's all good.
That's right. So I mean, it's how you want to play. If you don't play it that often, and like if you're right now, like if you've been playing for the entire time the game's been out, and you're only at level 20, I would suggest doing it. we've been playing for a month. We're level 35, 40. And I'm like, I might consider doing it because we're putting in a little bit of time every fucking day, 3-4 hours a day. If you're only putting in 3 hours a week, you'll never prestige. You'll the life cycle of the game will die because you'll never get to where you need to be. Blueprints, benches. I would suggest not doing it. But if you're sweating and you already got all your benches up, fuck yeah, do it. Because eventually you're going to PvP.
I would say it's actually better for the lower level people because then you start out better. You start out better for the lower, like me, 22, whatever. If this comes out at the end of this week, I'm going to just do that. Absolutely. I'm going to take my free 5 points. And by the time I get to where I'm at now, because I know how to play the game better, I'll get there faster. And then I'll just be better. Like I'll have more points. It makes no sense to not do that. It's actually people who are sitting around collecting stuff like what's her name, Jar Jar and Jar Jar Twink and whatnot. And with all her ducks, she's gonna lose all the ducks. But whatever. Go on your duck collecting journey again.
So watch this shit.
So but I mean, if you think before you play this, if you think about it though, Arc Raiders is kind of designed that way in general. You're just repeating the same fucking process over and over.
You're repeating the same process. It's a loot and shoot, loot and shoot, loot and shoot. You go in,
just do it again.
You do a mission, you loot the fucking the rewards, and you get the fuck out. So
if you're as good as you thought you were, you'll make it there again.
When you start, you go in there for 1 minute, and you're scarce. You get to the fucking hatch that has 20 minutes left. After you do a couple times, you're like, we got 20 minutes. Let's fucking you go to the one that's got 10 minutes left. Eventually, you're running to the final exfil every single fucking time, fighting every fucking team there, taking all their shit. That's just how it goes. Once you play Arc Raiders will change you.
All right, all we need is simple gun parts, and that's it. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm done.
I've seen this. Yeah.
What you mean? Like you got to get off the game? We can go back to the extraction point right now. I'm done being nice. Like being nice to
side facts.
The other Raiders. Like we don't gotta talk to them. We can avoid them. Man, listen, I'm about to start killing people. I'm about to start killing other Raiders.
You gotta do that though.
We don't gotta do that.
Come on, side facts. It ain't gotta be that.
Not everybody's an enemy. There's friendly Raiders out there. Fuck that. Friendly or not.
That's how the game's gonna
first, ask questions later.
That's
the game. The game is already on its way there, where it's like, dude, because like last weekend we had a whole weekend of friendly Raider. Like we were able to walk around, play instruments. We were just having a grand old time. 1 week later, literally 1 week. This whole week you've been bitching about getting fucking PvP'd. Like I've been listening to you when you're playing. I jump on this weekend. We got shafted twice just today, and it's like last weekend, 0 problems. 1 weekend later, 1 fucking week changed the whole game. Yeah,
you know what I say it is, right? They took away from that duplication glitch. There's a glitch where people could duplicate and shit, so they could duplicate ammo, guns. One dude had like 1,000 rubber ducks in his backpack, which is like. I was like, what? So once they took that away, they couldn't duplicate ammo. They couldn't duplicate guns. They were coming in and camping exfils just to get some quick ammo, bandages, and shit real quick because people weren't even fighting. These assholes weren't even crafting. All they did was PvP.
Every time we load in, what be happening to us? We get shot at.
Yep.
I load in, I loot, I try to talk to people, try to be nice, try to make friends, end up on the ground dying, crawling for help.
Here's your boy.
Not doing that shit no more, man. I don't know, bro. I just think we had some bad encounters. I don't think it's gonna be like that the whole time. I got a Pharaoh level 1 in my hand.
Uh-oh.
You know how many times I had to craft this? A good 20 plus times. Because every time I load in, I'm getting killed. I'm done. You need to wake up, bro.
Hey, don't shoot.
What's up? We good? You good? We good. All right, man. We just trying to find simple gun parts, and that's it. I gotta get the same. Bro, what the? Come on, man. Really?
The fireworks.
You have to do that.
The flare going on.
Like, bro, fuck you.
I'm telling you, if
This
you
ain't
get the
my doing.
fireworks, that like you can get one for yourself
Piece
that
of
you can
shit,
just launch on
man.
your
I'm
own.
sorry.
So if people shoot at you,
Like,
you
really?
launch it. Like if people shoot at you, so they think you're dead, and then you come out and you just fuck them up. I've
love
watched
the
so
stage
many
right here.
videos of people doing that. It's hilarious.
You get this goop side back? You gonna come get this goop with me? I ain't touching that
My
shit,
guy
bro.
had a level 3 ammo.
I thought we don't.
Oh,
I thought we don't talk about goop around here,
You
right?
want it?
That's what he
No,
said.
I don't want that.
I don't want that level 3. man.
I'll take it then. This other loot that he has in his bag,
Nah.
it's free to take. It's all yours. I don't want any of that. I'm getting gun parts, and I'm going back to Speranza. You gonna wake up one day. No, you know this ain't right. You know this ain't right. I'm leaving. All right, bet. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you too. Gotta have that.
What I'm kind of wondering, I'm wondering if like the population of the game is actually dropping. So like you're getting high level people in with low level people, because high level people are more prone to PvP because they got nothing else to do. They're like, I already got this all. I don't give a shit. I'm just here to kill people. And you're like, but at the same time, you might as well be, I don't know, the highest level in like Diablo 2, Diablo 3, whatever game you're playing, and you just go to the Act 1 and you're just slaughtering the fucking skeletons. Like you have no fight back. What are you talking about? Like that's stupid.
They love killing people because they're assholes. It's the thrill of the hunt. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
But you're hunting people who aren't fighting back. Like
yeah, they
the
love
point
it.
of like the point of like the point of shooter is the thrill of being better than somebody, and like
That's
better
not
than
like
them
that.
skill
If you're gonna
better than them skillfully, not just
It's
because
integrity.
you are higher level.
We play Elden
What
Ring.
integrity do you what integrity do you earn from that?
There's
You earn
none. That's what
zero
I'm saying.
integrity.
We play Elden Ring. We want to walk up and bow to our opponents and say, "Do you want a duel, sir?" And you want to be like, "I do want a duel, sir," and you want to blow it down. They're not doing that. They walk up and fucking choking us out like, "You motherfucker!" You just got to punch them in the freaking, bite their fucking dicks off, and hit one more fucking time. They're assholes. They're
I don't know
rats.
about biting their dicks off, but
You know
okay.
what I mean? You gotta take to that level.
And
You walk
also,
out and go,
Raphael,
"Bam!"
why is their dick on your shoulder?
Fucking, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get them off. It's called jugging, Sci-Fax. It's like mugging, but a mug's this big. A jug is bigger, so it's like 3 of them mugging you at once.
Hey man, I tried to tell you in chat the other day, man. Out here we drink yards of beer, so I'm gonna yard a motherfucker. Right?
Yard it. let a YN come do it. We're down there trying to take some shit. Elbow here. I'm gonna die in this hill. You best believe me. We got 3 guns that don't work. 2 of them are gonna jam. 1 ain't got bullets in it. I hope you do, because I know how to use all 3 of them. Try to shoot me. Pulling this one on him. He's dead. Me and your 2 friends are going next. Let's fuck this. Let's do this shit. Can't wait. Hey, John and Raider got something to tell you all about Shrouded Sky. Let's go.
Raiders big news. Shrouded Sky is officially dropping
not
next
worried about
week,
going
and it's
forward
bringing
at all,
some
dude.
major
We're gonna be
content
rolling
with
deep.
it. Command sent us a teaser yesterday
Well,
showing heavy rain
in a
and strong
populated
winds
spot.
approaching. At this point, we can definitely confirm this event will revolve around strong winds or storms. Embark's community manager confirmed this week. No major game update or store rotation this week, but Shrouded Sky is coming next week. That means we're looking at February 24th as the launch date, which aligns perfectly with the seasonal reset and the second expedition window. So what's actually coming with this update? Let's break it down based on the escalation roadmap. Firstly, new map condition. The icon shows wind, so we're likely getting weather that affects gameplay. Will it impact stamina drain or health, audio cues, or even combat? I believe flying arcs can be effective.
It's gonna fuck up audio. We're gonna hear fucking the rain in the audio like it's in our comms.
Even in this clip, this guy's
new
showing
arc threat.
PvP.
A brand new enemy type is being added. We
John
don't have
Raider.
details yet, but based on the roadmap, this could be a significant threat, possibly tied to the Shrouded Sky theme. And judging by the icon,
I think
it
it's
could
gonna be
have
another
wings.
flying
So
character.
let's see what the new clankers will be. Then
That's
we are
gonna be
getting a
amazing.
new player project similar to previous ones. Gather resources and get rewards. We are also getting new raider decks. That means more coins and skins to get. And finally, the big one. Map update. The roadmap mentions a map update, which is different from a full new map coming later. This could mean changes to an existing map, new points of interest, or environmental shifts tied to the shrouded sky condition. All this is tied to an expedition window, so it will be a perfect restart for those upping the challenge a little bit. So Raiders, Shrouded Sky launches next week with new content and new threat. Are you excited for the update? Let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to. John Raider out.
John Raider out. If y'all haven't gone to follow John Raider yet, you need to. He's fucking awesome. Gives you audio updates and this shit. He's bad as fuck. Dude, remember all the build of colors? The Colors Calais Quad 4? Fuck yeah, bro. GG's. Dude, so I can't wait for that shit, man. Next week we got a lot. We got Arc Raiders in the midst. Hopefully some good Elden Ring anniversary news. But for those out there that want some news in the here and now side facts, you're gonna love this one. I got some good stuff I want to talk about next. You ready for this?
Am I though, Rock? God damn it.
Are you? You tell
Bring
me.
it on. Bring it on.
Are you gonna be excited about this one? Strickland versus Hernandez. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard tonight.
This might be happening here in just a few hours.
In a few hours. In
you know
about
what's funny?
1
I
hour
don't even
from
care
now.
if Strickland
9
loses
minutes.
because his speech before this, which I'm assuming you have ready to go, is
Oh,
the
no, what
funniest.
else?
It's the funniest goddamn thing. He was so goddamn funny. I thought it. I was listening to Friday Night Tights the other day, and just Brew said it best. He was like, "Dude, I thought I was watching I think it was just Brew. He's like, I thought I was watching a comedy show because he was going in on some of the funny, like just the most." Oddly enough, if you think about it, though, it's actually super basic stuff, but it's so funny in today's era. Like it just works, and he was just talking, man. He was just talking. That's it.
So Paulie from Latino Slants, Paulie Latino was talking about this the other night once it dropped, and he was asking, he came at a good question. Is this over the line? Is this fighting? Should he be suspended for it? Because that was the question of the day. Sean Strickland needs to be suspended for comments made in UFC about Hernandez. Right. You know what? Let's play some comments. You all can be the judge of what. Let me share the screen, and you all can tell me if this is bad. I don't know. I don't know what's bad anymore.
I'm still listening, but I've seen this.
So our boy Sean Strickland stirred the pot after calling out the NFL in a recent interview, saying the league feels out of touch with everyday fans. So this is one of the bits our boy said. Let me make sure it's just widescreen so y'all can see it. Listen to how the left-wing media asks them a question for an answer that they get, and then they're going to freak out about it. Listen.
Look at the NFL, dude. You had that. I don't even want to say the its name. Look at the NFL, dude. You had that. I don't even want to say the its name because, it's just what? Somebody give me his name. Dude, come say his name. I'm going to say, I'm talking about the halftime show guy, the Puerto Rican, right? Puerto Rican.
Bad Bunny?
Bro, yeah, that dude, it is so crazy that this is America now. Back in the day, dude, the NFL was the fucking standard of being a fucking man. And now every fucking year, the NFL, I think they all get together around a table and say, you know what, guys, how do we fucking ruin this sport? How do we get it up? How do we fucking ruin it? Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we bring a gay foreigner who doesn't speak fucking English and have him perform it? Get the fuck, and then you have yeah, dude, it's the NFL is fucking pathetic these days. So even the NFL players fucking probably hate it. Yeah, no. NFL's, I think we'd all agree the NFL got real gay lately.
So that's how Sean Strickland thinks about the NFL, but that ain't shit. He went off on everybody. So apparently there's a fight coming up this summer. Gina Carano versus what's her name, y'all? I can't even think of the chick's name because Carano versus what's her name? Somebody tell me her name. Y'all know who it is, dude. Let me show you the next one. When they bring her up, you'll be like, "What the fuck?" everybody's so pissed off. He needs to be thrown out of the NFL, right? I mean, the UFC right now. He needs to fucking where? Do I have that one? I don't think I got that one. Hold on, let's find it. Sean Strickland.
The name you're looking for is Ronda Rousey, by the way.
Rousey, there it is. I'm like, what the fuck's her name? Rousey versus Carano. Comment.
Dude, I'm looking forward to that fight because Gina, like, there was a couple years, obviously, during all the Disney lawsuit and all that stuff. Like, she was plumping up, she was getting a little chubbier, and it's like, there's a lot of people who do that who are like, they either used to be ex-fighters or they used to be bodybuilders, whatever, and then they're like, hey, I got my roses, let me go ahead and like, I'm just gonna fucking live it up. Who gives a shit? I got my money. It's chill. But it's like, what's crazy about them is moments like this happen to where it's like, give me a year, I'll be back in fighting condition, and all of a sudden, boom, they're back to like what they used to look like. And it's because they train so hard that way. That mindset is still there. That thriving fucking just like that dog in them is still there, man. And it's super impressive to see. And Gina did it. Like, if you see what she looks like now, it's like, holy crap. There's a reason you haven't seen pictures of her for like a year and a half.
I got like 3 different. If you look at her, but I can't find the one where he's actually talking about Gina Carano and shit. So I'll play this one from like 2 years ago when he was talking about some other shit. This isn't this week's. I need to find. I don't know what happened to it, but I had the Hernandez fight where he's talking about Gina Carano women fighting. That was the extension of that, but I don't know what happened if I didn't bookmark it or something. But this is
we've got a pretty supportive gay and lesbian community
on the same
city.
page.
I did want to ask you about something you wrote a couple of years ago. You said if I had a gay son, I would think I'd.
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
It shows you what Sean Strickland, how he acts and how he feels. It doesn't hold back. And if you're a fucking fighter, oh well. Let words be words. If you can't,
what are you gonna say? Against, oh, you're homophobic. Oh, you want to come say it? Like,
let me
dude who just
are you gay?
He'll knock you out in a second.
Are you? Let me know. Are you gay?
Can I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking. This is a part of. Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, like when he sees the bank account, like you're just fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no fucking backbone, and has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
Really, that doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also about the trans community. You said
listen to him. He just didn't even care about the answer. He just wanted to fucking clip. That doesn't really answer the question, but that's the trans community. What the fuck? What does that have to do with the fucking fight? This dude. So they're looking for these stupid these stupid questions to get these.
They want the gotcha.
Answers.
They want the gotcha moments. That's what
they're
they
not
want.
getting one from
gotcha.
him. He's telling me.
He's like, oh, my son's gay. Yeah, fuck that. And then F slur. It's like it just.
Last October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that. You'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight.
I don't really know,
bitch. Me when they know what and we'll know what they stand for. Are you
this guy's like, nah, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. Here's the thing about Bud Light.
He's holding back. Look,
10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness, and now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Fucking chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there.
I can watch this on repeat for hours, dude. This is too fucking funny. It's too good.
So again, if no matter how vulgar, violent, unhinged, if you agreed with this person's ideology or take, you'd want them fighting for you. The passion they have behind the way they're standing up right now, you'd want it, right? The passion, the courage is fucking you. If he's speaking on your behalf, whatever your ideology is, you saying everything that you believe.
Hey, bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Fucking love it.
Bring it back up because I'm going to point out something even funnier. Like, what's even funnier? Like, so look at all the sponsors behind what he's talking about.
Yep.
So all the sponsors, you got Scoratia Arena, you got Sportsnet, you got Tenet Media, and the other one that you played, it actually had Paramount and the other stuff, like the other one that he was doing, because these are two different interviews.
That's the night one. Yeah, tonight's on Paramount.
Yeah, so it's Paramount and all that. So all these things are right behind him. So it's like you got this dude who's speaking out, who's representing your company, which is it's perfect. It's so perfect.
I had a whole bunch of them. I had a whole bunch of bookmarks. I don't know where the fuck they went. I mean, this is no, this ain't the white one. No, this is one about. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is about women fighting. Okay, I was like, wait, is this it? This is it. This isn't from the Sean Strickland final thing.
Send me these bookmarks. I'm gonna talk about these.
Sean Strickland policy platform: take women out of the workforce, repeal the 19th Amendment, raise the wages, build the effing wall. All right. So somebody asked him about Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey.
Americans, we need to go back to like taking women out of the workforce, and maybe that's where we fucked up, you guys. We let women vote. No offense, but let me I want to tell you guys something. Think about America prior to women voting. They try to ban alcohol. I don't even drink, but I'm not trying to ban alcohol. So what you did, man, you let these women come in the workforce. Now we make less money. You got kids raising themselves on fucking TikTok. We need to go back to like 1942, especially after, maybe 1958 after we fucked up the Germans. We need to put women back in the kitchen. We need to take only one man needs to be working. So I think as a collective man group, we need to elect somebody that's going to put women back in the kitchen, put one man working, raise the wages, and build a fucking wall. Have you ever thought about going to therapy, Sean? For what? American.
For what? For what?
Dude.
It's just like, for what,
So,
dude? What are you talking
I'm not into UFC and I don't buy this shit. Mark my words. It's on a new platform, Paramount. It's not on what it normally is. I guarantee tonight's Paramount fucking rollout is gonna sell some fucking tickets. Let me was talking about. I couldn't find a clip.
You know what's gonna suck? I mean, there's obviously a chance that he loses, but it's like, dude, that's really gonna suck. He comes out and just does all this, and then he loses, and it's like, see how weak your argument is. Even this, whoever the fuck he's fighting from, wherever the fuck he's from, so they'll use it as the thing to go against him. But it's like
two things there that false outrages for. You ready for this? One is they brought about the fight coming Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. He was like, nobody wants to see fucking chicks fight. I mean, he put oil on him, maybe side facts. He's like, I remember jerking off to Gina Carano when I was like 11 years old. I mean, you oil him up, yeah, I'll watch that shit. Besides that, I ain't watching it. I was like, fucking awesome, right? That's one thing he said. What the hell was that? Was that you? That's my headphone.
Hold on. We got Red Hot Quagmire in the chat. Said so the Dragon Master says he makes a great point, and then Red Hot Quagmire says no, he doesn't. And I was like, what is he wrong in other than being vulgar? Which, hey, maybe you don't like the vulgarity of the way that he's saying things. And
I'll give you this.
Red Hot Quagmire says literally everything. Laugh out loud.
Well,
name one thing. The only thing I'll name one. I'll name one.
You know what? Because
no.
New age. Hold on. Let me go, because Paulie said something about this on his channel the other day. Paul Latino. He said, because he does MMA and all that, boxing.
I literally trained with him. Yes.
So you understand? He said, fighting is okay. My buddy's in the chat. He'll tell you. We talk shit. We play basketball and talk shit though. That's non-contact sports. When it comes to contact sports, you should have higher integrity to. If somebody, most likely when you're doing contact sports, if somebody's running off at the fucking mouth, they're the first one getting their ass knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
they're most
but
likely the second one.
none of the stuff. None of the stuff
You know what
that
I
he
mean?
said though was against his opponent. He's answering questions
He's
about stuff that has nothing to do with his opponent.
He's selling a fight, you know. So I understand all that. Compete with integrity.
People are asking him questions, and like a lot of people avoid political style questions, which is more likely the smarter move. To be fair, when you're in a position of that degree of media scrutiny, that's the smarter move, is to just avoid these questions and just be like,
Well,
I'm not answering that.
Again, when
But
it's sportsmanship,
I mean,
sportsmanship side facts.
what's the sportsmanship though? He's not dissing his opponent, or he's not dissing his opponent.
Let me finish. Sportsmanship is supposed to be me walk up, we're supposed to do this at the end, whether win or lose, I shake your hand. This is paid sports. This is career. This isn't just fucking you doing little league. This is top tier, paid for money on the line. They're also trying to sell a fight and sell a brand new fucking streaming service. So they need to get eyes on this. And to do this, that's why he made a fucking meme of him dressed up as an ICE agent and Hernandez in a fucking sombrero and fucking little poncho running away from ICE.
Okay, but what does that have to do with his opponent though? Like what is that bad sportsmanship against the other person that he's
Nothing.
fighting?
It's fake outrage.
There's-
It's fucking fake outrage. You know
It
what?
has nothing. Yeah,
That's
that's
what it
just
was.
him being him.
He
And
made
if he
that
wants to be
meme.
him,
He made a
and then
meme
people-
about the ICE.
well, the
and fucking-
reporters
that's
asked
all
him
the
the question.
outrage right
He
now.
simply answered it. Like, if you ask me a question and maybe you don't like my fucking answer, that's on you. Or if I'm being filmed, I guess right now I'm on live stream. If you ask me a question and I just answer in the way you don't like, I guess that's on you for not liking that, because I'm just going to give you my take on it. That's all he did. And I mean, sure, there's a reason that we're laughing at it, because it's funny as hell, but it's like, it's also, I don't want to even say it's super based. It's actually just super common. Like the way that
only
guy
reason-
thinks about stuff is super common.
Hear my word. Hear me out. The only time we heard outrage was when that fucking meme came out of him as an ICE agent and Hernandez as a Pilato. When he was talking shit about women going in the fucking kitchen and Gina Carano and being auto, they don't give a fuck about all that. They only care about
that was actually
the ICE meme. That's it.
No, that was actually the one thing
Immigrants.
that I was going to actually talk back against him on. Where like, I always think that's a weak thing. Like, I think that's like the one of the weakest arguments for men to say is like, oh, just go back to the kitchen. I've always thought that was weak or whatever. But for me, it's like I was raised by two strong women. It was my mom and my grandma, and not a lesbian couple. It was just I was just raised by generational women who had they had strong beliefs in I don't know, being independent in their own, but at the same time they're not the way that today's independent women are. Is like they're just like they're different, but it's like, so I was like, I've seen what strong women look like. I was raised by them, and they're better than what the fuck you guys are proclaiming to be. And it's almost disheartening to see what the fuck has become of today's society, when I've seen, I don't know, in my opinion, the best version of it. I was raised by it, so what the hell? Why would I look at something lesser and be like, oh, you're doing just as good? You're not. You're fucking everything up for the people who actually did good stuff for you. But okay,
I think whatever Strickland said,
continue on your strife
was
there.
I
you
think it was
fucking
hilarious
losers.
as fuck. I think he'll sell tickets. I think if people are like, what if he really feels that way, Rockefeller? You know what? That's what America's for. He has the right to feel that way. And as long as he doesn't act out criminal violence or harmful acts against another person, he can feel any fucking way he cares. As long as his fucking thoughts don't infringe upon mine and yours or daily. You can have any fucking stupid thought. You know how many people probably hate me because of my skin color? Well, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. It's true. And I don't care. It ain't gonna affect my fucking life.
Dude,
and when the day it affects my life, then I'll give a shit.
If a white dude, if a random white dude, my same size, my
He's
same
so
build,
fucking
hair
boxy
color,
today.
blue hair or blonde hair, blue eyed white dude, my same size, whatever, looks exactly like me, came up and then fucked up my car. You don't think I'm just gonna not press charges or not inflict I don't know, criminal justice onto him because he looks like me? Get the fuck out of here. It's like that there's stop it with that shit. I absolutely would. Like, there's no difference there.
He's selling tickets. Is what he said harsh? No.
Red Hot Quagmire says ICE is affecting people's lives. Is it? Because it wasn't affecting people's lives apparently 8 to 12 years ago.
But this is what I was worried about, Quagmire, because again, I try to look at things partisan, and I noticed he said a lot of different things about a bipartisan issue, right? But nobody really got into hysteria until that meme about ICE came out. And I understand but what about women's rights? You know, they had all these crazy other topics that he'll talk about whites. He'll talk about women need to be in their place. He'll talk about all the things that the left hates. But when he made a fucking meme, then they got hysteric. All that shit he said, they were hysteric about that. You can stop every 10 seconds and be like, I'm fucking outraged about 3 things he said in that past 10 seconds. But it was one meme they were outraged about. It's like, you're probably not going to watch the fucking the fight.
This is why even at the beginning of the show, Rockefeller here even was like, hey, we're like salt and pepper or whatever. It's like, because we're a little different. And we're a little different is Rock's not as political. I'm actually not all that political either. But as he's more bipartisan, like he's just like, I go with where the wind blows. I'm more of, in my opinion, a realist. And when I consider myself a realist, it's ICE is just doing their fucking job, and all you liberal fucking idiots need to get the fuck out of the way. That's where I stand. That has nothing to do with Rock. That's just where I stand. And you're all getting in the fucking way. And you know what's crazy is none of this was fucking happening under, I don't know, the last 2 fucking presidencies, even the last time Trump was there. But it's like all of a sudden now,
this is a good build to where if you are in the Spanish Latino community and you don't agree with this dude, I'd be buying the shit out of this fight tonight, hoping that Hernandez
I'm telling you,
guy up.
I literally work in I work in the plumbing industry, and 95% of the people I work with are Hispanic. Also, I'm in California. I'm also in California, a strongly Democratic area, right? Every single person that I'm around supports Trump. They're all like, get those fucking people out of here. Every single fucking one. So when you sit there and you're like, I'm like, these are the backbone of your community. These are people that are repairing your pipes. They're getting your shit. They're doing your air ducts. They're getting you heat and water and all this stuff. Those people, they support what's going on 100%. It's the backbone of the community. And I don't know, I work for a company that has 35 stores just in California alone. We're all over the place. And most people kind of fucking feel the same way. It's just blue collar people. It's not that we think differently. We just, I don't know, we deal with common sense issues and we deal with common sense shit. And so when common sense stuff comes up, we deal with it in a common sense way. It's kind of crazy how that works out. What a fucking concept.
Well, one thing we all like can agree on, Cyfax, you know me, I like agreements, all right? And I see Dragon Master in the chat. One thing I know we can all agree on, Dragon Master, nobody has any negative thoughts towards, everybody had a good feeling towards was we had a specific trailer drop this week. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm sure it went around and everybody has seen it.
This masterpiece
has not got a chance to react to this. So give me 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Are you leaving again? You just left.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, Red Hot Quagmire, we're if you want to blame your bad tweets or your bad messages on weed, go for it. Rockefeller also smoked, and that makes more sense. But,
that's a good idea. Okay.
Also, hey man, even if you disagree with what we're saying, you're awful. You know what's crazy is you're also always welcome here, dude. I like disagreements. It's fine.
We love disagreements.
If you're going to do it, if you're going to do it, also back it up, though. You know, if
one thing we don't disagree on this channel here is This trailer's gonna be awesome, bro.
Oh, I fucking hate you. You lump me into
Oh
that?
my god!
Hey,
Oh!
never touch the buttons. I can use some information.
Whoa.
For this price, I'll tell you
Beskar money.
Close for the
That's
night.
what it's
Thank you. Gangsters.
Jabba the Hutt, Cybex.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Fire! Fire! He shot him in the face.
This
You
isn't
see
about
that?
revenge.
That's Sigourney Weaver.
It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
Strap on. They say that in every Star Wars thing. There's that.
will suffer.
Jump back, Scal?
And then it will be his turn.
No, don't kill Baby Yoda.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Good. Oh, it's like fucking Thor.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
I don't know any of these people. I didn't watch the Mandalorian.
What are you waiting for?
He's gonna jump
Hey,
in
Rock.
and drive his
Rock.
back.
What are you waiting for? Like, listen to my delivery. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, Rock? What are you waiting for? What a great delivery, Rock. This is
Let's save
great.
the rest for after dinner.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
I don't know if I can handle anymore. May 22nd. So, what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's about like 20 days after my birthday. So, I mean, if all of a sudden I just hang
That
myself out of
sucks.
embarrassment for watching that thing, there might be a reason for it.
So,
Jesus,
let me be
that
honest.
was horrible.
We'll probably talk about a DA's office. I'm not going to sit here and harp on this too long because that sucks. First off, you know what?
terrible.
I'm not going to say it sucks though. For kids, it might be enjoyable.
No
Well,
kids are watching this.
Come on, man. I'm not talking about me and your old ass. I'm talking about me and you fucking,
Dude,
not even
my
11 years
friends
old
who
yet.
are Star Wars like
We're
fans,
young. We're young.
their
We're not
kids
drunk.
don't
We're
even
old.
watch this shit. And they
Kids.
don't lean the way that I do either. They're just like, this is
It
bad.
doesn't look Skeleton Crew shit to me. This looks like if you can get him to sit down in front of the
Skeleton Crew is better than this.
hopefully an hour and a half, not two. If it's 2.5 hours, and if you keep throwing these 2.5-hour movies out the windows, none of these kids are going to watch it because they watch. It's the TikTok generation. We need to resort back to an hour and a half movies because every time I go to put a movie in, I'm like, oh, I want to go watch this movie. How long is it? Fuck, 2.5 hours. Like, that's 2 fucking sessions. And I'm like,
Dude,
fuck
all
that.
it is they didn't have enough for like a proper season 4 because they keep cutting all these seasons shorter and shorter. So they're like, shit, we can't even do 6 episodes. What if we do 3 episodes? Or like, if we're doing 3 episodes, let's just do a movie. They basically turn 3 episodes into a movie. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be 3 episodes of Mandalorian season 4 into a shitty fucking movie. And they're going to try to get some money out of it, even though they spent probably dumbass amount of money on it. And it's going to make fucking garbage amount of money because everybody's over Baby Yoda. That
Everybody's
shit's
over
gone.
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's fucking done. It was never a thing. I mean, people bought a couple of the toys, but people just don't buy toys anymore. Ollie's won't even fucking house them because when it comes to toys, Cyphex, like what I was saying, these fucking toys that I bought back here, the ones we bought, the X-Men ones that were $5-10 that people buy, the posable ones, they're $30 now. When it comes to that big ass fucking Yoda that nobody has the fucking space to house, that bitch is $50. So you gotta be fucking.
Dude, the only ones I even
house it.
have. The only ones I even have are gifts. Like I got them on like my birthday because shit. Like this one right here, I've showed it before. It's like Gunslinger Spawn. It's fucking awesome. Looks dope. It's awesome.
Fucking awesome.
I got it from my tattoo artist. I only got I got a gunslinger spawn tattoo from him, and he was just like, "Hey man, I know you like this. I picked it up," and he was like, "I know it's your birthday soon." He gave it to me, and I was like, "Cool, I have my first figurine now." Like,
you got
the only other
one?
what?
You
Now
got
I have
Spawn
another
#1?
one because I got it from Chris Gore, who gave me a
Do you
Bob
have Spawn?
Ross.
Do you have like the early Spawn comics? Do you have the
I
Spawn
have King
comics?
Spawn one. I have King Spawn 1 through like 15 or something.
Dude,
King
there's
Spawn, a new
the
run.
comic store about me has, I think, comic like
And
Spawn
Gunslinger 1
#3.
through 15.
If you remember, like the first like 10 episodes, they came in like plastic, and they had like plastic that they hung on the fucking shelves. They have part #3 here. If it's cheap enough, I'll buy it for you and give it to you, because the first 10 Spawn episodes, fucking great. And my boy's still in the chat. Day introduced me to Spawn.
Awesome
Fucking
graded.
Tom
Awesome
McFarlane.
9.8 graded. Fucking
Yeah, I mean, Tom McFarlane
null cover.
is
There
awesome,
you go.
bro. Yeah, Tom McFarlane.
And
Like, his
I'm actually showing
artwork-
it the right way because it's actually a sideways cover. Usually, like most things are like that. This is actually a sideways cover, so I'm trying to get the glare off of it.
Yeah, Joker's
But
sick, bro.
Damn. No, it's a Null. It's Null from Spider-Man.
I watched Michael J. White was on about to say Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan this week's his podcast, and he was talking about filming Spawn and shit like that, and how he hopes that Tom McFarlane is trying to get a new one off the ground, but he's trying to like film and direct it. He's like, it might be a little bit too much for him, but if he does, he's hoping that he can keep big studios out of it. I'm like, well, now's the time to do it, where you keep big studios out, and you get fucking a $50 million budget to make some horror film, and if he can do it, it'd be fucking awesome, man. Spawn was a shit that never got the credit deserved after the 90s. What we know, the fucking HBO fucking in the film. I love Spawn, man. So tonight I'm going to be introducing the chat and everybody to something that we all need to hear. It's going to be hard. If you don't have your box of tissues, please get them ready. I'll start with a very short that's very heartfelt and happy to boost our spirits and put tears in our eyes of joy. And then after that, we're going to have tears that we all need to hear. It's going to be hard, but bear with me, all right? You're going to be happy on the other side of it. You're going to come out better men, women, children, whatever you are, all right? First, let me add this one. Mini Warzone Pro just wanted to win. This is Warzone Hannah. This is a chick I find. She always fucking makes cool little shorts of people being like, yo, I'm behind you. They're trying to shoot her. And she'll like duck out.
So interesting how you always find female streamers there, Rock.
Well, they just pop up because there's the shorts I make. So whatever. So long story short, Warzone Hannah, find somebody, and this is nice. I'm so proud of her is the name of the video. It's how long is it? It's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's a long one. But after this is good. We got 30 minutes left in the episode, and you'll see why. This is going to set up the tears of joy that are going to be just.
He's camping up there.
What do you want?
I don't know if I should fight you or not.
Please
You know what's
don't.
funny?
I'm
I've
just
actually
trying to
seen this
survive.
Okay.
Seen
Would
this
you
on
like some guns?
on my doom scrolling.
You won't give me any guns.
It's a sniper and an SMG. Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
But this, Dad. No, Dad, she's talking to me on the bloody mic. Right, there's 37 people.
Yeah.
When there's 20 people, meet at the lumber.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Good
Yeah, we
comms,
can do
dude.
that.
I don't know. We might lose each other though, because if you
Good
think
comms.
about it, one of us might die. And I die really easily, like I can't.
Right.
But
I'm
I've
gonna
got to the top 10 people and that's it.
I'm gonna try and protect you. There's a lot of sweaty players in this game. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, there's loads of sweat. My dad got his first kill. And yeah,
I love
yeah,
that, right?
Dad, we're lucky.
Dude, you're so mad at the word goop. I hate
Yeah.
the word sweaty. What a garbage word. What
Well,
a
what's funny,
fucking
what's
garbage word.
What's really cute about this side effects is most of the time when people jump in here, she goes. When he jumps, he goes boing. Little kid. Every time she makes a video and somebody jumps, he goes. Little like fart comes out. When this one he took it boing. I was like, that's fucking
I don't
awesome.
know what we're gonna do now. How many people are there?
There's 18.
Oh, 18.
Listen,
That's
You don't know
no,
what's going on.
no, I say we stay here until the next circle and then we'll move, okay?
We can't go into stadium though. That's gonna be busy.
Keep running.
Wait for me. I've never won before, so.
You can do this. You can do this.
I'll try with this. Oh no!
Oh my god! No, Ruby!
No!
Are you still here?
Yes.
Quicker?
Yes, I got it, Dad.
Quicker, is that you?
We're in the top 3.
Is that you?
Yeah, I fucking love you.
Go on, you've almost got him. You've almost got him, Ruby. Let's go.
Was he gonna kill us?
Yeah, I think he was.
Well, what are we gonna do with the last 2? Do
you want to have a fight?
Oh no, I could not do that. I'm really bad at fights. I had a break for like 1-2 years and I only started that a couple of weeks ago.
I'm sure that you can do it.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
I want you to win.
You?
Yeah. I think you played so good. Look, you got to the last zone. GG's. GG.
Oh no.
Billy in Georgia. These words
So,
are for you.
This is where it's gonna start getting heartfelt. That was cute. That was awesome. If you're still here with me, get the tissues out. All right. This is Eric Dane. Is that his name? Eric Dane. It's called Final Message to My Daughters. It's on Netflix right now. It's called Last Words. I'm gonna get hit for this. I don't give a shit. I'll have to fucking I'll have to cut it out. If you don't have tissues, get them ready. All right. It's a message to his daughters, but in general,
I'm gonna throw a cat on stream.
Perfect time. Throw a cat on stream. Let everybody see the cat because they're
I'm
gonna
gonna throw under the bed. She likes it.
Let me hear me out.
On stream, it's gonna look brutal, but it's like she's just landing on the bed and gonna run back to me. No, she's not coming over.
Okay. All right, so let me back it up real quick. If you haven't, I'm gonna have to stop it every now and then, but here we go.
Billy in Georgia. These words are for you. I tried. I stumbled sometimes, but I tried. Overall, we had a blast, didn't we? I remember all the times we spent at the beach. The two of you, me and Mom, in Malibu, Santa Monica.
So this is an excerpt from Last Words on Netflix. He has ALS, debilitating disease. He lost his life. He filmed all of this posthumously, and his dying wishes were that it was put out, was saved, and not put out until he passed away. All right. Again, if you don't have your tissues, grab them. It's fucking. But I'm gonna have to keep stopping it because it might cut the fucking feed if I don't, and I'll try to make it.
Santa Monica, Hawaii, Mexico. I see you now playing in the ocean for hours, my water babies. Those days, pun intended, were heaven. I want to tell you 4 things I've learned from this disease, and I hope you won't just listen to me. I hope you'll hear me. First, live now. Right now, in the present. It's hard, but I learned to do that. For years, I would wander off mentally, lost in my head for long chunks of time, wallowing in worry and self-pity, shame, and doubt.
So I don't get hit. I'm stopping it, and I have to talk about it.
You know, though, he's right, because words like this have they've been hunting even people like me. Like I was even saying earlier in the stream that, like, even the way that I am with my money, like I'm super frugal, and it's like I keep myself away from things because they cost money, even if I got it. And it's like, it's not even if I got it, I got extra on top of it. It's like, it's all good. But it's like I've been keeping myself away from things that I should be going out and experiencing. So even though this is, you know, obviously possible, more likely a guy's dying words and a dying, you know, like one of his last statements, it's actually very true. Like, if you got it, go ahead and do it while you can, because you're not taking any of the shit with you. And you know, don't be afraid to dip into that savings, because that savings isn't going to save you.
Maybe it's not saving sci-facts. Listen.
I replay decisions, second guess myself. I should have done this, I never should have done that. No more. Out of pure survival, I am forced to stay in the present. But I don't want to be anywhere else. The past contains regrets. The future remains unknown. So you have to live now. The present is all you have. Treasure it. Cherish every moment.
I didn't mean to fucking fast forward on that. It was an accident. I meant to pause it. She said, treasure it. Treasure every moment. If you guys don't know who this is McSteamy from fucking ER. I didn't watch that show. I know him as Multiple Man from X-Men The Last Stand. That's how I know him. Now I know him from the guy from Last Words on Netflix who gave a crazy awesome speech to his daughters before he passed.
Second, fall in love. Not necessarily with a person, although I do recommend that as well. But fall in love with something. Find your passion, your joy. Find the thing that makes you want to get up in the morning. Drive you through the entire day. I fell in love for the first time when I was about your age. I fell in love with acting. That love eventually got me through my darkest hours, my darkest days, my darkest year. I still love my work. I still look forward to it. I still want to get in front of a camera and play my part.
So again, this is it's 2 hours of this.
That's brutal, man.
This is only a 5-minute excerpt that I would like to try to get through. But this is a 2-hour thing that dropped on Netflix yesterday. I don't have Netflix. You guys know Rockefeller's broke. I joke and say send beer money.
My Netflix, man. Jesus.
I joke and say send fucking beer money in the chat, but really, because if you know what, if you got Netflix, go experience this. It's not about money. You know what I mean? Life isn't about cash. Life isn't about, you know, he says, he lays out here, love, fucking love, not necessarily a person. Whatever it is, if money is what you love, if that's what it is, it gets you up every morning, love it unconditionally. And I was like, and it fucking breaks my heart hearing him, like, he knows the answer, but doesn't have the time, you know? And so if anybody out there has Netflix, watch this shit, bro. Look, it's a 5-minute clip. We ain't even halfway through it. I told you it's going to be fucking hard. I see the numbers going down. People are like, dude, I can't watch this shit.
My work doesn't define me, but it excites me. Find something that excites you. Find your path, your purpose, your dream. Then go for it. Really go for it. Third, choose your friends wisely.
This one right here, Cybex, Choose your friends wisely. When I heard this one, I was like, there's no way he has any kind of spite or discontent in his heart, right? He doesn't. Choose your friends wisely. And when I heard this, I was like, dude, this one breaks me down to my fucking knees. I've heard this one before. It'll probably do it again.
Find your people and allow them to find you. And then give yourselves to them. The best of them will give back to you. No judgment, no conditions.
I mean, I got some words on that.
I'm so thankful for my very close family and friends. Every single one has stepped up. I can't do even the little things I used to do. I can't drive around town, go to the gym, get coffee, hang out. I've learned to embrace alternatives. My friends come to me, we eat together, watch a game, listen to music. They don't do anything special, they just show up.
They don't do anything special. They just show up. I know I've had a lot of friends pass away in a time of need. They probably wanted somebody, anybody. If you're a real friend, this can be hard to see. This might not be how. Just show up. They need your help. They need a fucking hand, an ear, your time.
They just need your presence. They just need your acknowledgement. But
this dude was fucking strong, man.
That's a true statement. And I'm gonna I've brought this up before, so it's not like something new. But it's like even back in the day when I mean, a lot of us did this when we were in our early 20s, maybe late teens. A lot of us sold weed, right? A lot of us sold weed, whatever. Make a little extra money here, whatever. Well, yeah, Rockefeller definitely didn't do that. He never fucked with that at all. But a lot of us did, and all of a sudden you realize, like, oh man, there's a lot of people around me. There's a lot of people that talk to me, whatever. Once you stop doing that, all that goes away. Who's left? The people that you're actually friends with, the people that are actually friends with you, who actually rock with you, whatever. And there's actually a lot of people from that era of my life that I'm still very good friends with to this day. And so, yeah, sometimes you're a victim of your circumstance as far as what you think your friends are. And if your circumstances, you're supplying people with something that they want, then apparently now they're your
business.
Friends.
They're
not,
acquaintances.
they're not your
They're not
friends.
your
They're clients.
He's not talking about those. He's not talking about them.
No. But at the same time, he kind of is, because hey, I'm only the only reason you're talking to me is because I can get you into something that you can't. Well, because of things that.
No, he's saying find your friends, find people.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Don't want anything from you.
That's also what I'm saying is the people that just happen to be around there. It's like they didn't want it because it was coming from me. They were just like, yeah, oh, if you got it, sure. But it's like, no, I want to hang out with you. If you got it, fine. That's the difference. There's a difference. It's a subtle difference, but it is a difference. And the people that were like, hey, if you got it, cool. If you don't got it, fine. I'm still going to hang out with you. I want to hang out with you. I'm here to hang out with you. Like, I'm here to be your friend. I'm not here because you got something I possibly want. Like, no. Like, they want to hang out with you. And
so there's a little bit more I'll try to play. Not too much, but we'll play a little bit more of it.
That's a big one. Just show up and love your friends with everything you have. Hang on to them. They will entertain you, guide you, help you, support you, and some will save you. Finally, fight with every ounce of your being and with dignity. When you face challenges, health or otherwise, fight.
This one hits close to me because I've always put off medical issues like a lot of guys do, men our age. When we're providers, when we're the breadwinners, when we're the strong foundation that people have to look up to, we don't want to show weakness. We don't want to have any flaws, and we push stuff off. he's right now saying, don't do that. Go and get your medical checkups. Fight it. And he'll get more in depth, like more specific here in a second. If anybody out there is going through anything, they think I got a bump, I'm leaking fluids, the temperature's not feeling right today, this bone's cracking. I don't fucking know. You give me the example, I'll tell you. Don't put it off, especially when you start getting maybe my age and older. It might be too little, too late by the time you be like, oh, I'll put it off for 3 or 4 more years. How old am I, Brock? 40 fucking 4, 3, 40. I'll be 44 this year. So if I put it off for 5 years, might not get it. You know what I mean? So fight, hold the line, start the fight, and don't give up the fight.
Never give up. Fight until your last breath. This disease is slowly taking my body, but it will never take my spirit. The two of you are different people, but you're both strong and resilient. You inherited resiliency from me. That's my superpower.
The rest of it is for his daughters, like specific. So I don't really want to play that. I will play something.
You can't leave the show on. You can't leave a show on a downer, man. Let's get something funny going on.
This isn't a downer, bro. This is his life. If you guys don't know who Eric Danes was, I love AI. I fucking love AI.
That's a terrible song.
Awesome song.
Want to be forever young? Somebody literally died. Like,
Well, I mean,
that's kind of tacky.
You've messed this one up tonight, haven't you?
I'm not messing any of that up, man. Dude, come
You've been
on,
pessimistic all fucking night, bro. I'm not.
I am not
You are.
pessimistic.
You are. You must have lost too many raids in Arc Raider earlier, huh? Is that what happened?
I'm way more pessimistic, or no, not pessimistic. I'm more optimistic than you are by like a country mile.
Uh-huh. So what you got coming up, bro? You gonna tell everybody you got a stream coming up you want to be pessimistic about or optimistic?
Well, I mean, if I'm going to be pessimistic about it, I guess I should say, you know what, I'm going to actually cancel that stream. No, no, I'll still do it. We'll go hang out. We'll see who all shows up. We'll see what's up. And yeah, I mean, I have a couple things pulled up. We'll see what I pull up. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know. But whatever. There's that, and then I have a stream, and yeah, stream.
I'm not gonna hit you like that. I should have though, because you didn't know where you were going with it. You guys anything want to bring up side facts?
No, it's just a stream coming up here in about
get your shit together, man.
35 minutes. I got a stream, and then I've just been doing gaming streams. I'm going to be doing those on and off till MegaCon, and when we all go to MegaCon, I mean, that's a giant boon in the I don't know, the positivity sector, right? Like we're all going to meet up, we're all going to hang out, we're all going to have a good time, go eat some good food, hang out, and go hang out at MegaCon, get some content, and then actually, well, hang out together. I think that's that's positivity.
Hopefully that'll make you happy.
incarnate
You
right
won't be like,
there.
fucking, I don't know why I'm here. It's fucking MegaCon. It's bullshit. Like, what the fuck's going on? Why are you upset? Hope you won't be pessimistic there.
Well, I mean, I'll make a video for that just for you. But
Pessimistic in Orlando, Florida.
I'm not even being pessimistic. What the fuck? How did you get pessimism out of what I said? Like, what are you talking about?
So, he's gonna be having a stream in about 30 minutes. Y'all want to go to his channel and check him out? He'll be out in about.
Yeah, you want to see a
8:30
pessimistic
Eastern
stream? Come join Sci-Fax. He's the downer. It's crazy. Like,
Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I'll see y'all next time. GG's, everybody. Peace.